YouTube? Ed WeskerGriff coming back with a mail day recap video. I hope everyone out there is doing well. Got a bunch of different pickups for the collection, so really excited to show off some of these cards. A couple unique cards for the collection. Also got a card that ties in to my YouTube PC, which is what I did my last video on, the live stream. So just want to take a moment to yet again thank Saul, BD Kane 721, and also Brian of Walk and Balk for those awesome Just Because packages that they sent. But I also want to thank everyone that checked out the live stream, commented, interacted, and just checked it out. It was fun going down memory lane, going through one of my YouTube PC boxes. And I think I might do it again because I still have 2 other boxes to go through. So not sure when that will happen, when that will take place. But it's definitely something that is on my mind to potentially do for another live stream. But let's segue into the mail. So this will be a segue into the YouTube PC. Picked up this card specifically for the YouTube PC. Now, this card ties into AR Falk 77, Michael. And if you were around when he was doing videos, he had this character up on his channel called Captain Asshole, who was extremely funny. And for the debut of Captain Asshole, basically the character just called out all the shadiness and all the foobar that was going on, specifically on eBay within the hobby. But one of the cards that Sevens was trying to add to his collection was for his Upper Deck Ultimate Collection from 2003, 2004. And this is not a game-used patch. This is a game-used jersey, but it is of Sean Green, and it's numbered out of 99. Now, the Captain Asshole character was born when they were doing a rant about a game-used jersey of Sean Green, numbered out of, I think it was also 99. But I recently rewatched that video a couple months ago and was just laughing my ass off. And was checking eBay. I was like, I wonder if there's any Ultimate Collection Sean Green cards out there. And sure enough, the game-used jersey was available for $4.99 with free shipping. So I figured for $5 to add this into the YouTube PC collection, with a great tie-in with one of the all-time great OGs of this community, AR Falk 77. Why the hell not? So added that into the collection, and I will leave a link down below for the Captain Asshole video, an all-time classic in this community. Next, segueing into hockey. I do collect a little bit of hockey, specifically the Philadelphia Flyers. Now, when you collect as many things as I do, like I'm a 4-for-4 fan. So Phillies, Eagles, Sixers, and Flyers. And then I also do the non-sports, and I also do a little bit of the Baltimore Orioles. So things tend to get very neglected from time to time, specifically the Flyers. I can't remember the last time I really picked up any autograph cards or any PSA slab cards. I think the last one was maybe a Claude Giroux Young Guns PSA 10, which was probably a year or so ago. But added this card to the collection. I do have a couple autographs of this particular player, but it was up there for really, really cheap. And the reason it was cheap was because the seller had 97% feedback rating. And even though if a seller has low feedback, I will go specifically to their profile to see why they got negatives. And this seller only had around 200 feedback. He had 1 negative. It was from a video game that he sold. All his sports card related feedback was good. So I figured why not? And there was no issues. I bought the card. The card was up there for $15 with shipping and tax. I think it came to a little above $20, and got a sweet autograph numbered out of 25 from 2010 Panini Limited of Hockey Hall of Famer Chris Pronger. So nice jersey autograph there. And what really caught my attention was the Stanley Cup patch. That's right by his shoulder, back when the Flyers were in the Stanley Cup against the Chicago Blackhawks. Blackhawks won that, but just a cool addition for the Flyers collection. I do have a couple different Flyers certified autograph cards of Chris Pronger, but none with the Stanley Cup patch that's pictured. So wanted to add that one into the collection. So numbered out of 25. Hockey Hall of Famer. Next, shout out to Mike Go. Watched one of his recent videos and he showed a card of this particular player. So went to eBay probably after watching that video to find any cool cards. And this is from 2022 Topps Update. This is the red Pulsar, I think they call this, of Garrett Stubbs. So the color match red there, which is why I want to pick it up. G Money Stubbs, numbered out of 199 there at the top. Backup catcher for the Phillies. Kind of a character. I think his nickname, Ricky Batalico, said his name was Professor Chaos or something like that. But just a real character in the Phillies clubhouse. And when he does get his limited playing opportunities, obviously he's not going to be taking time from JT Realmuto, but when JT does get a day off, Stubbs does really quite well. He's had a couple key hits for the Phillies. I know when Realmuto was sidelined for a couple games last year, he had a couple game-winning hits. So, real solid player, solid offensively, and does his role really, really well. So, always love to pick up cards of those type of players, those guys who really fit good in their role and do contribute to the team's success. All right, next, pick this up. I just bought this because it was cheap. Was checking Juan Soto cards, PSA slabbed on eBay, and this got listed. It was just listed for $40. And I was like, why is this card only $40? That is so stupid cheap. This is 2018 Panini Chronicles. This is the Prism PSA 10 Juan Soto. I already have a couple of these in the collection, but I mean, for $40, I could not pass it up, being that cheap. I know it's an unlicensed Soto rookie, but it is a Prism rookie. And I remember at one point when these were well above $150, so only $40. I will take that all day, every day. So one of those things where wasn't intending to buy it, but the deal was just too good. I just had to pull the trigger. Next, this is a nice vintage pickup for the collection. This is from 1968 Topps Game. This is a near mint to mint 8 of Dick Allen. So shout out to Alex Bowman 53. I know he likes these 68 Topps Game cards, but just a really, really sweet example. Off center here on the back, quite off center, left to right, but presents really well on the front. Great color. Just looks really good. So near mint to mint 8 on the Dick Allen. Awesome card. And next, got a couple non-sports pickups. The first one here is from Limited Run. Now, these were inserted into the retro rebundle and video game packs that they were doing for the N64. And of the specific game that they were doing, it was one of my all-time favorite Nintendo 64 games, Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. So got 2 of these. They were $5 a piece with free shipping. Unfortunately, this card got dinged really badly. It was sent in a PWE, but it was free shipping, so not going to complain. But that did get dinged, so I'll wind up putting that one in a binder. This one looks a lot better, but just really cool card. Star Wars Galaxy from Topps, the Topps Chrome variation did release an insert of the Shadows of the Empire, and I've been trying to pick up a lot of the color variations of that card, but they just go for more than I'm willing to pay. I know the red's been out there, numbered out of 5, and the seller keeps relisting it for $300. I wish they would go a little bit lower, because I'd definitely be interested, but I'm not going to pay $300 for it. But just a cool card for the Star Wars collection. Anyone my age pretty much played the crap out of Shadows of the Empire. And the final card here, another non-sports pickup. This is kind of an iconic scene for any anime fan or anyone that's into anime in general. This is from 2018 Ultimate Fighting System. This is Cowboy Bebop. This is graded a mint 9. Beautiful shine here on this card, but bang. And if you know Cowboy Bebop, you know what this scene is from. Just Cowboy Bebop is one of the all-time great animes of all time. 90s, just the art, the story, and it has stood the test of time all these years later, still being raved about. Of course, that Netflix live-action adaptation doesn't exist, but the anime is forever. So just really awesome artwork there. I'm sure my boy JP Wisco is liking this pickup. Just a real cool card. I went the year I went to Otakon, Ultimate Fighting System was there actually premiering this Cowboy Bebop release. I would love to maybe get a box of it, but the prices are kind of all over the place. Not much of it has been graded. This is actually a pop 1, none higher. I think there's a couple 8s, but just a great looking card. Just love the shine on that. So that's all I got for you guys. Appreciate you watching the video. Hope everyone out there is doing well. Remember, don't put pressure on yourself in this hobby. Have fun. Collect at your own pace. Don't bend the knee to any stupidity that's rampant in this hobby. Just have fun. Collect within your means. And I guarantee you will have a great time. Toodles. Bye.